Okay, thank you very much and welcome to Gothenburg. We are very happy to have the first meeting in person from GloBIAS, and actually the first meeting from GloBIAS in some way, where we have people really coming from the whole globe and not only for Europe. And that was an achievement that my group, the working group, workshop, if they can stand, if they are able to stand, you can stand, please, that they can see the rest of the team that we have been behind the workshop. Rocco, Kota, the workshop working group. Let's go. Today, we have the first GloBIAS workshop here in Gothenburg. I hope they enjoy the beautiful weather of Sweden. And this is the perfect weather of Gothenburg. We, as West Coast, we always get. Let's make a little history. Don't worry, I will not go to all the history, but I think it's important because I have many colleagues here that was also part of GloBIAS and was part of the founders and leaders of the GloBIAS. All of you have heard about, all of you have maybe participated in some of the training schools or symposiums or any of the events. And we were created some years ago, and it was at that moment the GloBIAS meet something, and in this case, the network of the European bioimage analysts. And I got a question today that people were asking what happened with GloBIAS if we have GloBIAS. Well, GloBIAS is still there because we still have a network of the European. We are not an entity, a legal entity like I think you will discuss about the society, and that's one of the difference, but GloBIAS will be there and will be there forever. We will not, at least until the old guys, we're still alive. Look at you, Kota. We're still alive, we can that. But of course, now we did one more step, and that's why we go to the Global Bioimage Analyst Society. And that was the idea when we asked the money to the Chance Zuckerberg Initiative. The one, the GloBIAS, we got European money, and I have to say that we got the money in 2016. But the discussion of where to get the money, we actually have it in Pasteur. When we have the CTLS meeting, no, you were not, you were in that meeting too. There was the Core Technologies for Life Science Association meeting in Pasteur, and one of the speakers, it was a lady from Madrid that was the one into the cause. And she was so motivated that when we went out, Julia Colombelli and me, decide, that's interesting. But we knew that we cannot go through microscopy. Eurobioimaging was there. We cannot do that. We were hardcore microscopists, not image analysts. But we have people with us that was interested in image analysis and say, all right, why we don't go with image analysis instead? 2014, 2016, we got it. And this is the founders and the leaders of the GloBIAS, 2016, 2021. Some people remember when we want to have the first meeting in Brussels to become COS. It was when I was the attentate in Brussels. We couldn't go. We have to delay the visit, but finally we did. Some of the people are here. Please, could you stand, GloBIAS? Come on, guys, stand up. Florian? Julie, no, you had to go down, sorry. I have the... You see, unfortunately, not everybody, but definitely many of them are on and here as well, even if they are not physically here as well. Some of them, they started, some of them, oh, look at Fabrice. Did you recognize him? Yes, and I wanted to find more of these photos. Rocco, your photo, I couldn't say, is that guy really? 1.5? And we also discussed here, Rocco, Anna, Robert, many people actually started GloBIAS, and GloBIAS was the initiator for them to be where they are right now. And we were very happy with these achievements. And this is the first time, of course, we have Julien. We all know him. He did a great job as a chair. We could not have a better chair, together with Kota as the vice chair. I think that was our first meeting. You see all the chairs. Fabrice had the beard at that time. Now I can recognize him. That was the very first time that all the leaders of the working group, we were on a stage. At this moment, Natasha was presenting her working group, and we introduced the working groups on GloBIAS for the first time. Julien gave us the stage. He was not sitting there, as you see that, because we were actually the ones leading the different work package, or working groups, sorry. And this is just some of the pictures of the events we have done it. And probably some of you that recognize yourself or recognize where it is. The middle one over there, it was here in Gothenburg in 2017. But this is just a few of them. There are many more. Training schools, we were running 4 training schools per year during 5 years actually. We got an extra money. And 1 symposium every year. That means 4 symposiums and around 14, 16 different training schools with different levels. And I really hope that we have soon pictures like that from GloBIAS. But it's you, the analyst. I'm not. I still a hardcore microscopy, and I will be all my life. Oh my God, I'm getting old. I cannot do that anymore. Now someone will have to help me to get down. That's why I have him here. I really hope that this is what happened from now on. This one is, we decided in that way. It was a decision that we have not only the working group, but was a decision as well from when we grow the grant for the CCI to have a more close workshop with people that coming from all over the world to discuss and to actually shaping this society that you will know more about. This is the new leaders. On the GloBIAS, we still have the GloBIAS there, but we need to change that to GloBIAS. But that was the way we went. And just following actually the experience we have in GloBIAS, we grew the grant almost a couple of years ago with Robert as a leader. Don't fall asleep, Robert. And all these people here, we were just writing all that in July and August, in the middle of the summer, they did it a purpose to the people, not encourage people to apply. But in any case, we got it to build a community, and I really hope that this is true. Today, we are going to have all these topics. I will not go through. You will go and you will get in the book outlet the different topics we have. They are not in the order that we will, but this is the ones we have. And what do we want to actually, the workshop goals, that why do we have this one today and why we decide to do in this way? Well, first, we want to build this global community, and I think we have done a great job because I see that there are people coming from all over the world. Faster the connections, we have to encourage the networks. Now, we have people here from Asia, from Americas, and from Africa, from Europe. And what we want is that you be the ambassadors, go back and try to build and increase the network in those. This is the whole point with that. Share your experience. Of course, collaborate to establish a really successful society, now that we have it. Exchange practice, explore collectively, working as one group, address the challenge that you actually have and still have. There are not everything solved. GloBIAS started and we tried to do our best, but there still is a lot to do. We have, of course, knowledge exchange and nurturing and still helping the newcomers. Now you are one generation now, there will be more generations and you will be the ones who have to help the next generations. This is the one at 3 o'clock. We will go out and have some coffee every day. Around 6 o'clock, 5:30, when we finish today, we will have a little welcome reception. And tomorrow we will have our dinner. But to get that dinner, you have to work. There will not be dinner. I told the waiters, the chef, I know him very well, no food if you don't work. And before I stop and I finish, I want to congratulate our GloBIAS fellows. This is the people we have helped with the CCI money. We are happy to see, I put them in big, the countries that we are actually managed to get people coming from different countries: Chile, Mexico, Cameroon, Singapore, China, Spain, France, South Africa, Uruguay, Japan, Taiwan, and Mexico. And we reached a point that it was to help people that coming from really far away. The ones from Europe, sorry, next year, when we know what it is, maybe you can get a fellowship and you can go, who knows where. We will know soon. With that, Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy all what my colleagues have put together, and that's it. Thank you.